Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. I have empties for you today. I think it's mid-month now, but I meant to do it at the beginning of the month. So these are my April 2023 empties. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate all you guys who are regular watchers and subscribers and leave me comments. It really means a lot. And if you're new here, I'm 49 years old and love all things clean, but that's subjective, so it's my definition of clean or what I'm comfortable using. So watch with a grain of salt. You know, what's clean to you will be different than to me and to everyone else because there is no true definition. So let's go ahead and jump in. First off, I've got the 100% pure Yuzu and Pomelo glossing shampoo for healthy and glossy locks. I purchased the large size. I believe this is the largest you can buy on their website. I recently posted a coupon code for 100% pure. It's expired now, but they always have great specials going on. I have a link in my description box down below. It'll take you directly to the site and you can sign in and all that. If you don't know, 100% pure truly is one of my it's my favorite all-around brand from head to toe if I had to pick one brand and only use their products. So yes, I love their shampoo. I still have their conditioner going in my shower because my husband doesn't use conditioner and I do. So depending on my shower schedule, the conditioner gets used up last. But we love this. We've purchased it before. We'll purchase it again. They all have really nice, naturally scented scents. And did this one give me glossy locks? I don't know, but I like what it does for my hair. So does my husband. So again, we've repurchased. I'm not currently using a repurchase of this right now though. Right now I'm using the Drunk Elephant. They have a glossing shampoo and conditioner. I have dry, curly hair, curly-ish, wavy. My husband has straight, fine, greasier hair, although I've never seen him with greasy hair, but he says he has greasy hair. So I try to find a balance, and glossing shampoos are usually good. This is Epsoak, 100% pure natural skin and body care, premium Epsom salt. It's just magnesium sulfate. It is the USP grade, which is, I believe it's a pharmaceutical grade. I love this. Well, I love to take baths. I'm a Pisces moon. Let me know if you're into astrology too. I'm very into it, as I mentioned in my last video. I'm a Pisces moon. I love water and baths, and my physical therapist is always recommending a magnesium or Epsom salt bath. It helps relax the muscles. You can take it internally, but I would just rather do an oral supplement that's designed specifically for that. Although this one you certainly can take orally to help, basically for a laxative effect. Point is, Epsom salts relax your muscles. Your muscles use magnesium and it helps them relax. And this one is completely unscented. I bought it on Amazon. It's lasting a long time. It does the job. I buy it in bulk, you know, it's a huge container, and I love it. I'll definitely buy it again. I'm one of those weirdos who prefers an unscented bath. Actually, I don't prefer an unscented bath. I would love a fragrance in my bath. It's just that I'm sensitive, it seems, to all of the fragrances, essential oil or otherwise, that are in these bath products, these Epsom salts that you can buy at the grocery store. So I buy this. It's unscented. I love it. I do recommend it. This is the Beauty Pie Super Healthy Skin Hot Oil Double Cleansing Balm with cold pressed baobab sriracha oil. Don't know what that is, but this is glass. It feels luxurious. It's from Beauty Pie, as the name suggests. If you're a member, of Beauty Pie, it's very inexpensive. Otherwise, you can go on their site, buy a membership for like $10 for the day. Don't quote me on that exact detail, but I think I'm right. So I purchased this, wanted to try it. I did use the whole thing. It's unscented. I couldn't remember, so I was checking. And I didn't really like this. It's just a thick texture. It never really gets oily or greasy, so it wasn't super slick, but I was able to gua sha with it, so it did have enough slip to do something like that. It burned my eyelids, and if I had any spots on my face, like I'm always blowing my nose, so under here I'm usually raw and red, it burned those areas too. I didn't look into the ingredients and why it did that, like what it might be. but that certainly made it unpleasant. It did a fine job removing my makeup. I didn't feel like it did a great job on my eyes. Well, it burned, so maybe I didn't leave it on long enough. I don't know. But it did emulsify, turn into that milky kind of thing you're looking for from an oil cleanser, or a balm cleanser, I should say, and it did wash off. So did all the things. I'm not gonna repurchase it because I seem to be sensitive to it. Let us know in the comments if you've tried it and your experience. I had high hopes for this. Right now I'm using Miranda Kerr's brand, and I cannot think of the name of it. I'm using her, it's like a liquid oil emulsion. Well, anyway, I'll put it on the screen. I'm not loving it. Here is another 100% pure product. It's the Black Tea Grass Jelly Antioxidant Serum. This is just a comfortable serum to put on. It's antioxidants, and it has the tiger grass, which is cica, which is really good for redness, for soothing the skin. So it's just gonna protect. The antioxidants will help your sunscreen work better. They help fight free radicals, which damage the skin cells. We're all trying to fight free radicals, the oxidative stress, antioxidants, get it? Mercury's still in retrograde, so I am maybe not speaking as well, but maybe I'm speaking exactly as well as I usually do. I have purchased this many times. I just enjoy it. It's a very light scent that you can barely notice, but it just comes from the natural ingredients. And it's a nice thin texture. It doesn't cause any problems with anything I put over it. And I'm using the same thing right now. They are repackaging. I mean, this looks gross. They are, the 100% Pure is repackaging this at some point, and it's going from around $25 to about $60 when it's in its new glass packaging, which I have to say I'm looking forward to. It'll be just a much better experience. So yeah, I'm currently using the same thing in my routine still. And I just put it on in the morning. I have started using a vitamin C serum, so I put that on top of my vitamin C serum, and then I put on my sunscreen on top of that, because then I have plenty of moisture between that and the sunscreen. This is the Indie Lee Soothing Cleanser. It is the travel size. It is to calm and nourish. I did not like this. I think a lot of it was the scent. I don't know what it's scented with. Yeah, maybe lavender is what I'm guessing, because everything's scented with lavender. I really don't know, but I didn't enjoy the scent, and the whole texture didn't wow me. Basically the experience. I wasn't in love with the experience. I don't know that it was gentler on my skin than the other cleansers that I use. I do love her brightening cleanser. I use that as a staple. But what I'm using in the morning typically is Neal's Yard. It's a rose cleanser. I'm not a fan of rose, but I really like that one. It's a gel. It does lather, but it's gentle, and I feel like it does a nice job. This was a gel as well, but it seemed more like a cream cleanser. I just didn't like the scent. This is the C&D Rescue RX Daily Keratin Treatment. This stuff is awesome. This is the only thing I found that really helps my nails, the integrity of my nails. They don't split, my cuticles are nicer. I'm out of it, so I'm not looking so good right now. But this stuff's great. It does have a scent. I wish it didn't. It's like a nail polish. You know, it has that, ooh, there's a little left, so I'm just gonna put it on. And I just put it along my cuticles, also on the nails. It really does help strengthen the nails. I've bought this before, I'll buy it again. I'm currently out. I love it. Highly recommend it. I have looked at the ingredients and didn't find them to be bad. It's just a little sweet. It just smells sweet. It's not a big deal. Just would like it better if that were the case. Definitely repurchasing it. Put it on bare nails. They do make a version that you put on just your cuticles if you have nail polish on, but this is for bare nails, and it really makes a difference if you use it consistently. Like after about a week, you'll notice. If you use it every day, you'll notice a difference, or I do. This is the Vardis Instant White. I have a whole review of this on my channel. I will link it and put it in the description box, the link to the video in the description box. This is a product that you brush onto your teeth after you clean them at night. Works, it really works. I don't know how long afterwards, after you stop using it, that you keeps your teeth super white. I drink a lot of coffee. I've bought it before, I have a backup. I try not to use it too often, like I try to space it about 3 months in between. Although you could use it, I think, every day of the year. That would just be outrageously expensive, but I do recommend it. And if you're curious about it, watch the video. Oh, I was on vacation, I believe in Wyoming. It was not Wyoming, Montana. It was super cold, my skin was dry from the plane and this and that. So I stopped in a Walgreens or a CVS and got this Bliss vegan collagen and hyaluronic acid hydrating sheet mask. The sheet mask is 100% biodegradable. I'm typically against sheet masks because it just makes waste and garbage, and I feel like I generate enough for the landfill on my own. But I felt good about purchasing this one. I never used a mask like this. It was in 2 parts. There was a lower half of the face and an upper half of the face, which was great because then it actually fit. Normally I have the eye cut out and the nose cut out and it's not touching right here, or if I get it touching right here, then it's not touching here. You know, all of our shapes and contours are different. So this is such a good idea. So I think when I took it out, I didn't realize there were 2 separate pieces, the top half of the face and the bottom half, and I think I ripped it, but I was still able to use it. Left it on for the 15 to 20 minutes, removed it, and just patted the rest of the serum into my skin. You know, there's always so much left in here. I couldn't even use it all, but I saved it for later. I liked it. I would recommend it. Wasn't life-changing. It was just a nice experience, and it was hydrating, and it made a difference for the moment. Also, it relaxed me, and it stayed on while I was sitting up. I love the format of the 2 different, the breakdown between, or the breakup between the top half and the lower half, and that it's compostable or biodegradable. So, no scent that I remember, which was also a huge plus. This is the Le Prunier Plum Beauty Oil, 100% pure plum oil. No bones about it. This is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's a black glass bottle. It smells amazing. It's just, yeah, I dumped it out. Let's see if any come. Oh, it is a rich golden oil. That was a pleasant surprise. I thought well, whatever. I thought I had already done that. Anyway, it's a rich oil, but it's not greasy. It sinks in quickly. That was quite a bit on the back of my hands. I did a whole video on plum oil, actually. I'll link that as well and include it in the description box. So if you are curious about the benefits of plum oil and is it worth it, go ahead and check that one out. There are less expensive brands on the market now, but I believe this is the first truly well-known one, and it is made in California. It's just beautiful. It's nourishing, hydrating. It just feels so good on the skin. It's not one of those topper oils that's gonna lock everything in, or at least it doesn't feel like that. It really sinks in. It's just gorgeous. I do recommend it. It's expensive, so I haven't repurchased it. Trying to think of what I'm using right now. I really don't have an oil going right now. I always have the Indy Lee Squalane facial oil. I just keep that on backup because it's great for everything, but I wouldn't say that's comparable to this or the same thing. That just reminded me I do have another plum oil in my back stock of a different brand, and I'll pull that one out. But it just has lots of antioxidants and great lip, you know, helping restore the lipid barrier, all those things. Definitely recommend it if you feel like spending a little more money and trying it. It's really, really good. Oh, okay, well, I also finished the Vardis Edelweiss, which is White and Protect Fluoride Toothpaste. I use the soft mint. They do have a strong mint or just mint, but the soft mint is plenty strong. Now I'm curious, maybe I will try the strong mint. I love this, I still use it. I'm using a new one of this. You don't need to use this in order to use the teeth whitening serum that I showed you earlier. It is a fluoride toothpaste, as I mentioned. It does have fluoride. I'm gonna continue using it. Okay, this was one of those samples included with an order. I don't know how clean it is. It's Wishful Honey Whip Peptide Moisturizer. I think my skin just doesn't care for peptides. I don't even know if that's possible. I talked to my esthetician about it, and she explained you can abstract peptides from different things or create them in different ways from different amino acids, basically, and maybe it's a particular peptide that my skin doesn't love, but so far my skin does not care for peptides. I've tried Drunk Elephant's peptide cream, this, I know I've tried more. So this did nothing for me. I don't know. I can't recommend it. This is a mini or a trial of the Kjaer Weis. I believe it's called the Beautiful Oil. I loved it. I happen to be one of those people who loves the scent of Kjaer Weis's products. Maybe, well, a lot of people don't. I do. And so while I'm a proponent of unscented because most everything is irritating for me, this is not irritating for me and I love it. It was beautiful. It's just an oil. I don't even know what kind of oils it is. I've never looked into it, but it was absolutely beautiful. I'm really thinking of trying the whole Kjaer Weis line because I love the scent. The products are beautiful. The whole experience for me is wonderful. I love the scent and they're all such quality ingredients. But this oil was beautiful. It wasn't thick, heavy, slippery, or greasy. As I've mentioned about 12 times, I loved the scent. It sunk in more beautifully under makeup or sunscreen, whatever I put on top of it. It was just a lovely experience. So I am curious to get a larger one and use it more long term. I'm trying to get through my backups. That is the last thing, by the way. Let me know if you've tried any of these and what you think of them and if you have suggestions for me. But what I was gonna say is, if you've been watching me, you know that I've really been trying to pare down, really been trying to use up my products that are in my drawer, all my backups. On that note, I even canceled my Petavore subscription and my, is it Beauty Heroes detox box? I think I get the detox box. I have so much stuff and I want to review them, get through them, share them with you so I can always pick them back up. But on top of those subscriptions, there are other things that I've been gifted or that I want to try. So that's where I am. I'm going to hold off buying this. I want this. So obviously I loved it. The more I'm talking about it, the more I want to get it, but not. So not yet, not yet. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys are enjoying gorgeous spring weather like we finally have. I'm gonna go outside and play for a little bit. As always, I hope you find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.